Hello guys, and well, as you could probably tell about, I know the last episode was called the finale, so I'm gonna probably call these the post game. Because when I was gonna look up, I want to see kind of like what is up with the cards. I press Croft Manor. It says new story. So yeah, I kind of want to try these two out. So I'm guessing these two are actually the DLC and not what I just played. So, because here in Expeditions, if you go here, then one more time, then you can pick your cards. So I wonder what the Croft Manor is. So, hey, let's test it out and see what the Croft Manor is. Some document, oh god. Important clues can be found. It seems like those little hints right there are important.
Final notice to Lara Croft, current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor somewhere.
Okay.
It's safe.
So that is what we are gonna do.
My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
Because of the ancient. The treasure of the ancients. I'm guessing that's gonna be a clue.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight, quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
That was very
My parents
staticky.
made a good
Jesus.
team, challenging each other from the start. Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
Alright, so those are... Well, let's see the safe. Can I even access the safe? No. I need a
It's
code.
combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library. Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
Yep. So is this just going to be...
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
May offend Christians for sure.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
I mean, I don't want to spend that much time on just listening to that stuff, so we're gonna see.
A picture with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice. This is probably my grandfather Benjamin.
Looks dapper.
The door to the library.
It's closed.
Locked. There's got to be another way through. Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
Well, it seems like it could either open, because why else would they have a seam right there? Might be something inside.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Yeah, that's good. Let's see. Is the share is, I'm guessing, her dad's room. It's where is the, because that's right there next to the share. That's the safe. So it's the one to the third door to the right. Up the stairs. And then...
Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor. Too dark. Going to need a flashlight.
I mean, come on, Lara. It's your own home.
Hi, Dad.
This is strange. Oh, hello. A Knight Templar.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't
Hello,
worry, you won't be born
but
on your sword this time.
this is a good angle. Man, I wish we could have that type of angle all the time. So, seeing that angle on this modern Lara was a surprise.
The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
I mean, you really should fix the roof. That water is not good.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see...
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
I need a master key. Jesus Christ.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here?
Love R. No. Well, you would think that would actually be... Nope, not this. Not this stuff smoking lavar. Come on. Come on. Show me the way. I mean, it wouldn't say examine to find hidden information if there wasn't. That's something I've learned. Come on. Or the snakes? Nope. It's not the insides, is it? It's not from the top, is it from the bottom? Nope, from the side. Oh, you have to be fucking... You can't be fucking serious. Oh, fuck this. Is the master key inside of this cabinet?
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the...
Just stay out of there.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing. Locked. Need a key to open this.
Yeah, I still need a master key.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Well, too late for that.
The offer came in the post last week.
Alright. I hope... Requires a lighter. I need a lighter as well. Jesus Christ.
Hey Jonah, sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the man. Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
Well, at least now I have a flashlight, so...
Should be able to explore the dark now.
What is this?
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts.
Oh, the Ouroboros.
Ross bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
The snake... The... Well... Yeah, it looks good. The two snakes eating each other. I mean, the problem is I really want to... Oh, Jesus Christ. 54 relics, 40 documents, And 2 murals. I already got 1. I've already done that.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here?
Maybe it will work now? No? I really want to know more about that. I mean, this is kind of like a horror game in a sense.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just...
Where the fuck is the flashlight? Oh, is that type of flashlight? Oh, that's pretty good. So that both my hands... Oh, fuck.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
They say a good test of...
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
You need the master key for that. Alright. I guess the master key is not an item I'm probably gonna get pretty soon. It's probably gonna take a while for me to get the master key. Some dusty wine bottles. Oh, a rat. Hello. You're pretty brave.
Amelia, I know we have...
Still just as creepy as I remember.
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional...
Alright.
Winston, I remember being so angry.
You almost killed him. You almost fucking killed him.
I'm going to win this time, Winston.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good lord.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to king's bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to king 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that.
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
Well, did you ever win, Lara?
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
I don't know. The white has the advantage, right? Yes, in chess. Going first is a huge advantage. Crowbar. Guessing it's the same for this one. Yeah. I mean, this right here isn't really a game. It's more...
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's upset.
Alright. Oh god, this is so fucking filthy.
This is it. The basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there. See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
Well, that's cute. And that tells me right there is something. That's a trap.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise.
I mean, to me, the first thing in my mind when looking at this was that it was something that you put your erect penis inside of. That was my first thought, so...
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy. Water damage from the main hall above.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's not only the water damage that is the problem, I guess. I mean, but it doesn't help. I mean, depending on how things go right here, I might just do this on my own
This bust
time.
of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
I might just play this alone instead of recording it. Because I do really feel like I want something in the background to listen to, like a podcast or something. Or like a series.
Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
Yes, there is, which I'm guessing is an important page.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive streak.
Kind of velum and a heat source. Got it.
Need something to light this.
Well, there's tons of books, Lara.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Now, let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times. This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs. One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Jaffa Cakes next to William Blake. Alright, I'm guessing that Lara likes Jaffa Cakes.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted,
I think
it was
they're
hidden deep
okay,
in the
they're
Himalayas.
fine.
And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls,
I wouldn't
I'm
go out of my
overwhelmed by
way
the
to
sheer
get
beauty of the
one.
mountains that surround me.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
They would never have written down combination, but it looked like he left himself clues. Lara's expedition treasure.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here. Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
Well, I think you said your grandfather's name was Benjamin, so probably Benjamin Croft. But now I can light a fire.
Okay, should be able to light the fireplace now. This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers. Spent so many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures. This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
I always accepted.
Oh, no, wait. Something about a painting. Oh, fuck.
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time. Blank, except for the image of a key. I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Yeah, and we just lit the fire.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. X marks the spot, as they say.
Hurrah! Alright, so we did get the
master
master key
This
much
should
faster
get me
than I
into the
thought.
West Wing. Alright, this should open
Achievement
most
unlocked,
rooms
a
in the
key to the
manor,
past.
including the Forbidden West Wing. It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
That's probably what happened.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
Mistress Lara, I took...
And now we are here, so... Oh, okay, there's... nothing else. Might as well light that up.
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Well, before I continue on, wasn't there a door somewhere around here? Achievement unlocked, Relic Hunter.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number. But which one?
Okay, so I have to figure that out. Let's see, it was the relics and documents here.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol
Number
and a
5.
number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyph.
So 5 is one number.
Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Yes. Can I? No, okay, I can't.
Need to search the rest of the manor for the clues to the combination.
I can't do that quite yet. If it even is me who has to solve that. Because I know one of the number is number 5.
The Croft family crest.
Yeah, looks cool. A nice dark blue with the golds.
Worse than I thought. This is strangely beautiful.
So did the tree fall? Or has the tree naturally... No, the tree has fallen, alright. Well, maybe the guy who wants to get hold of the manor, maybe you should give it over to him. So that these artifacts that are in this house don't all get destroyed.
Okay, Laura, keep it together. You're starting to see things. Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident in...
Untouched for years, exactly as she left it. There has to be something in Mum's atelier that I missed.
Well, before doing that, let's check out this shit.
With Amelia gone,
I believe it took this trip to...
Okay, now we're in the master bedroom. Let's hope we don't have a black light to see how much of Father's spunk is everywhere.
Amelia...
At least that old thing still works. Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it. The inscription is faded.
Yeah, I can't... Yours... something. Or something yours.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is...
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it. I remember this.
Leaving a legacy.
Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
October the 13th, alright.
October 13th, Mum's birthday.
So
Pretty
13?
sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday. Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful.
It says
There's a
October.
date. October something. Damn, the number is faded. Their anniversary was in October, but which day? Oh, I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her. This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
After everything
I think this was Dad's pocket watch.
With the family crest.
Looks
12.
like it stopped precisely at midnight.
I wonder if that means something.
done, how could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas, and then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents.
Well, I guess those are all the clues here inside this place. October the 13th is what I'm guessing. And I think this right here is going to be the last I'm going to do for today.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls?
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young. Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small. Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
Well, let's read and see.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods. And even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him.
Blocks of red. Dad's
This
favorite
right
painting.
here.
Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination. Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
Oh, is it 4? Since there's 4 blocks. Is what I'm guessing.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
Oh god, I have to sneeze. Not sneeze, blow my nose. I'll do it later.
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Yeah, and now let's go to the safe.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
Okay. Whew. My brain.
Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Alright,
No, that didn't work.
no, because I don't remember which order it was supposed to be in.
The Pharaoh's crown from...
That was 5.
I remember this. I remember this.
October. Wait, October is 8th, right? Wait, January, February, March, April, May, Juni, Juli, Augusti. Augusti, October. Yes, that's how it is, right? October. No, it's September is 9 and October. Jesus Christ, I don't fucking remember what date October is. October is 8, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's 8, fuck it. So, 5, 8, 13...
I I remember this now. Each...
Alright, I'm guessing 5, 8,
Answer has to be in
13.
the clues.
5, 8... Or is it
No,
just
that didn't
5,
work.
13?
The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it.
It's not? Alright.
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
It wasn't that... Now I'm... doubting myself that it was...
I remember this now. Each district in
No,
ancient
it is 5.
Egypt... No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
It's 5, 8, 4.
No, that's not it. No.
Alright, wait, what?
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure.
The day.
My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding
Expedition
anniversary.
treasure was the crown, right? Yes, and that was 5. Painting by Amelia. Well, the one with the cube, so that was 4. Ah, it was 4.
That didn't work. The
So it's
answer has to be in the clues.
5, 4, 8.
No, that's not it.
Because it's not.
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
Because the day was 13. And there's not enough. It's 5, 4, and then 13.
No, that's not it.
Wait.
For God's sake, memorize
Shut
the
up. There we go. Lara's expedition treasure. The crown. 5. My favorite painting by Amelia. That was the one with the blocks. And the day of our wedding anniversary. 13.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small
Wait, once I make it pretty good. So, oh, it's 9. Yeah, alright. 9. 5, 4, 9.
No, that didn't work. The answer has
5,
to be
4,
in the
9.
That worked.
There we go.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done, and I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate, a test of...
Dad, what did you do?
Did her mom become undead?
Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here.
Well,
Wait, what's that?
that is probably the will.
A blank page.
Or not. No, fire.
Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Yes. Is there somewhere I can have a fire in here? Nope. Oh, maybe right here? With the light? Okay. A good thing there's a fire right here.
A hidden message.
So that's the table with the... that's where we played chess, right? So back to the basement, I guess. That's what I'm thinking that means. If I can find my way back to the basement.
This picture was taken in the library. (1820) editions to them.
Oh, wait. Can I jump on this? No? Okay. Well, I don't remember how I got to the library the first time, but I am lost. Here we go. Have to take the long way. Yeah, because this is this table, and then... Here we go. It's... Five... 4... 9. Wait, wasn't it? What was this? 4, 5, 9?
Nope, that's wrong. The answer has to be on the page with the invisible ink.
Oh, okay.
A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Oh yeah, or okay. So a bird. So the first thing is whatever that was. Then that. Then bird. Let's see if I can.
For God's sake.
Here we go.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number.
Okay, so the first one was 1. Was 1. It was it 142? I think so. 142. 142.
That worked. Damn, locked in. Did this open the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here.
Well, if we're trapped, we're dead, so...
Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
I think I'm gonna end this right here. And I think we're gonna continue on a little bit with these two things here later on. This is a lot different. Oh. What does that say? Pocky. Well, obviously that's supposed to be Russia. So he probably was on his way to finding Kitesh. Oh, I can't save. Oh, where is the... Let me just take something so it saves.
Over. I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs, then he...
You brought her home. She's here, somewhere.
Yeah, and that's... Oh god, you don't look so good, Lara. So yeah, thank you for watching.